Okay guys, hi, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Fight video today. We're actually going over well, not completely over, but for you beginners out there, we're gonna have a quick look at the epic quests. Because I was just playing on the free-to-play account, and of course since I originally did this, it has changed quite a bit. Now, I always thought it was better to do the epic quests one at a time, because when I originally started this game, I didn't. I tried to do them all at once, and I wound up completely running myself out of resources. And to be fair, I'm sure that will probably still happen. But I have found, with having started this one, some changes that could be applied. So, let's give it a try. Okay, so with the epic quests, as you know, these days especially, there's quite a few of them. So if we go into our epic quest menu here, of course the plus side of the epic quests is you might as well start them all at once anyway, because every single one is going to give you at least one character at the very start for free. Well, everyone will give you one character at the beginning for free. But here's the thing, when I unlock them all, which you might as well do, you might as well get the character. If you're a beginner account, you might as well, because it will add to your agent score. And this is really crucial because without it, you can't do other things until you get high enough. So you might as well start it off by actually unlocking all of them, all five. But of course, the thing I found is just, with all the changes that have been made, the first mission on all five is exactly the same. It is clear freedom, yeah, free dimensional missions, dimension missions, 3 times for all of them. So you might as well go ahead and at least open them all up. Because you may want to choose one after that, that's fine. To be perfectly honest, makes perfect sense to do that. But why waste resources when you first start? If there are missions that are going to coincide with one another, like clearing these, even if it's only for the first couple, you might as well do them all at once. After all, they're all the same. So it's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go and we're going to clear rid of that. We're going to clear this 3 times and we're going to see what happens. Because at the end of the day, why not? No. Because the thing is, we want to be sensible, but we want to try and not completely run ourselves out of resources. So it might be a case of, for the first couple, being sensible means open them all and go through them. Or at least the first couple. Start them all together. And like now, do those joint missions together. And after that, pick and choose. Because especially for a new account or a brand new player, you don't have an unlimited amount of resources. That means you can just go through and do all the researches just like that, because there are lots of research normally involved. So it's worth condensing them down, if we can. To be honest, for new account, you do need as many characters as you can get, because you want to try and start building up actual characters that you can use. After all, the more we have at the right levels, the better you can do in things like co-op and Shadowlands and multiple other places. That you do want those. So that finishes our third and final dimension mission that we need to do. And it should level up. Awesome. Now, of course, when you do actually finish a mission, it does throw this at you saying, yeah, hey, congratulations, you've completed part of it. We have actually now just gone and completed multiple parts, but either way. So let's acquire these. Give the character upgrades without having to do anything. Anyway, which tells us our next one, which is acquire for Doctor Strange. I didn't mean to do that. But let's go through and collect each one. New feature research unlocked. Research, of course. Wire, devil. Use 50 energy, that's not too bad. Good. Out of order already? Use 50 energy. Okay. So, now that I've gathered all of that, like now, so instantly by level 2, or the second step, really, you have a divergence on the storylines. So with Doctor Strange, we need to do dimension missions and get a contribution reward for the first time. Now, while it's different from some of the quests, it can be linked together, so it's quite a useful one in that respect. Of course, for our X-Men, we're on research, what is going to do that? Which is just dimensional breeze, so we're just going to do that anyway. And see what the next one comes up as. Use 50 energy. Okay, so if you've got the dimensional breeze, use it straight away, because then it puts almost all the other epic quests on the same line, which is use 50 energy. So pretty much all of them can now be advanced together. Yeah, so you have 4 missions if you do your research for your X-Men that are then on use 50 energy, and Sorcerer Supreme, which is of course Doctor Strange, is of course a contribution reward. Now, they are able to really be linked at this point still, in a way, because you're going to do dimensional missions, I expect, most likely I would do, to actually use up 50 energy, and it doesn't take a huge amount of energy to do. Actually, in this case, it will take a bit, so Doctor Strange's will come first, but doing those missions together will, in a way, save you a lot of resources. After all, if you had done each one separately, that is over 200 energy you have to use, whereas this way, it's only 50. So it really is up to the individual of whether you want to do it all together or separately. Now, of course, they are going to start diverging, as that was sort of the prime example there with X-Men already having diverged from the others, and this also a Supreme one. Which, of course, comes to the point where you do have to start picking and choosing. And to be honest, it's like with mine for me at this point. I'm still not entirely sure I'd pick one exactly, because at the end of the day, I know Doctor Strange's character is good in this, at least if you have his uniform. And Deadpool, again, is definitely good in this, as long as you have his uniform. So I would probably aim for those two. But if you're thinking, probably like looking at getting your first tier free, I'd probably go for Guardians of the Galaxy. As the rewards in that do involve upgrading Star-Lord to tier 3. It's all gonna depend on what you want to do. Let's do this one more time and get the contribution reward, and we'll just see what Doctor Strange's next one is. Run for it. Okay, so this one will mean that we can do Doctor Strange's because we can acquire our first reward here, which takes us to our epic quest. Danger Room participation. So yeah, after the first couple, they do diverge pretty quickly. Doesn't mean you can't do them, but they do diverge pretty quickly. Actually, you could probably still do that and it would contribute because it's Danger Room. But because of course Danger Room does still use energy, but so anyway guys, yeah, at least for when you start off your epic quests, if you've not done any before, you might want to look at starting them together. Some of them are gonna have the same missions, so why not consolidate them down and consolidate them down and actually make the most of your energy and all the resources you have in the game, because especially on a new account you're gonna need to do that really if you want to make moves for the game pretty quickly. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, and if you want to see what more is to come, not that I know what's to come yet, but if you want to see what's to come, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.